Other than I think all the addresses are okay. I checked them on White Pages.
Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, Herm.
How are you?
Hello.
We got quite a few that aren't coming. Joanne, Becky, Deb H, Deb King, and Nova was kind of questionable.
Nova's
Nova-
not, Christy's not, Oz
Yeah.
is not.
Oh, Oz isn't either. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I did. I'm sorry. Maybe last week would have worked for the majority of people and somebody else could have run the meeting. That's for sure. Somebody's coming in now. An iPhone.
Probably Kathy.
I don't think Kathy has an iPhone, does she?
I don't know.
Anyway, what I've been working on the last hour or so is a note to our classmates and then a survey. So we can tear it apart. How's that sound?
Okay.
Somebody there on the iPhone? I don't see any pictures. I'm not
You
sure.
all moved in and everything's good in the house?
Yeah. Last Thursday we had pictures taken. And a friend of my daughter's is just a kind of an amateur photographer, but she took their. There's Jane. Yay!
Hello.
She took Mason. She took our grandson's graduation pictures. Anyway, about 11 o'clock. It was supposed to be taken at 2 o'clock. About 11 o'clock, I was in tears. I told Steve, "There's no way." He was working outside, and I said, "You need to get in here because we need to just put things away, you know, that are still out, like cleaning things and anything." Anyway, we got them taken. We haven't gotten them back yet, so I think I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I saw her at a birthday party for our granddaughter last night and didn't remember to say anything, but she's a full-time RN too, so you know I don't want to put pressure on her, but I want to see the pictures. So anyway, hi Jane.
Hello.
We got quite a few.
How are you?
Good. We got quite a few people that can't be here, so
I saw that.
I was just telling them that the last hour or so, I just started putting together a note to classmates and a survey. So, you know, we can
Okay.
share it, we can look at it and tear it apart. So, I mean, and were you guys talking about addresses? Do we think we have quite a few addresses?
The only address that I don't have is Rodney Anderson. Everybody else I went out, and I think White Pages is gonna start charging me. But I went to White Pages and put in the address, and it said that that's who lives there, so.
Now, Rodney Anderson, was he from Hancock? I'm thinking of Rodney McBride.
Hancock or Shelby,
Where's
somewhere,
Kathy?
I'm not sure, but.
I don't remember Rodney Anderson in our class.
I don't
Did
either.
I remember.
he graduate?
Hang on, I'll go get my annual, talk amongst
Oh, that's
yourself.
okay. I believe you. I just don't remember. I don't remember him.
Well, that's
I mean, I remember not at one in our class, I guess.
Ronnie McBride is who I remember.
He died.
And I saw he was one
thought
of
he
them that
did. I thought he did. Yeah.
very long ago.
Oh, year or two maybe.
Okay.
What'd you say, Kathy?
Within the last year, I think.
Okay.
I think Marge Peterson went to the service at the cemetery
Oh, okay.
for Ronnie.
Was he sick then, or probably?
I think so.
Okay. Okay. So, Kathy, I told them that I worked on a note to our classmates and a survey. I just made an Excel table and. So do you see them? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I
my
can't-
goodness. I remember the picture. I don't guess I didn't remember his name.
Yeah, he was kind of tall and lanky, wasn't he?
I think
Yeah.
all you have better memory.
Everybody's taller than I am.
Not me. Well, I'm a little bit.
We're right there together.
I'm a little bit.
We talked about that in Savannah and
I think so.
other places. A lot of us shorties. Okay, so we think we got everybody besides Rodney?
Yeah, at least if they've updated their address recently, it might not be in there. But
Okay.
otherwise, I did double check all the addresses.
Good, good, good.
Have Steve Peterson listed?
What was that?
Do we have Steve Peterson listed? You know, that was Pastor Peterson's son.
Yeah,
That he came
Yes.
to us kind of late.
Yep, he's on the list.
good, good. I meant to look before and I decided to work on the survey and stuff instead. So
What
let me,
about any of the Minden kids?
well, that's, I'd love to get a hold of them. I just found something from Pam Siebels. We're going through a lot of old stuff and I can't remember what, I think I have something that I know she's in Manhattan. And, you know, I think maybe, last I knew, and Teresa, who's
Lemon.
the doctor? Who's the nurse practitioner over
Olson?
there? Yeah, Teresa Olson. I think she would be a source to find some of the people.
Mhm,
But we'd have to, well, Linda Knott too.
mhm.
You know, if we
Wasn't she
can-
married to Dennis Warner?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's where somebody told me, they said, yeah, they saw Denny and Susan. And I said, he's married to Linda. Last I knew. And
Hope it was
I think
Linda.
it was Emery. And he just said, oh, I just had her name wrong. But Linda would be able to help us, you know, figure
I
out.
have
I mean,
Ann Langer on the list too.
oh, yeah, yeah.
Vicki Adams asked me if it was okay to put her on, and I said,
Absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well,
And
anybody else we
somebody-
can think of, you know, just,
Somebody else that might be interested is Barb Howe.
oh, yeah, yeah. You work with her, don't you?
She
Yeah.
has retired, but yeah, I used to.
Yeah, good, good. No, that'd be great. That'd be great.
Yeah, send me her info if you have it, Kathy.
Okay,
And I will put it on the list, and then I'll put a new list out.
okay.
Great. Okay, so are we ready
That
to
was
look
I
at
made the last meeting. Then
that?
I didn't make the last meeting, and
The
I
last
didn't see a
meeting.
recording. Was there any decision made then?
Yeah, well, what really we talked, I've got notes from that meeting and we talked about some things to do like buying donuts for the football team or making a scholarship from the class of 71. We talked about Fred Ebert, Mike Aiken, Kim, I'm not sure Kim. Oh, I thought I got Kim Kruger. I'd love
Kim
to see
Kruger,
him.
yeah.
Bruce
Mary
Mandico.
Callahan.
Oh,
Remember
yeah,
Mary Callahan?
yeah.
I see Fred Ebert once in a while. I suppose you guys do too.
Oh, he missed the last reunion, so I haven't seen him for 10 years, almost 10 years.
I've seen him a couple times when our family's gotten to get together.
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great.
He used to fill in at the Elkhorn Pharmacy, but he's retired from that
Oh,
now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
He used to work in Avoca's too once in a while, didn't he?
like once a week. Mhm.
Okay, okay. Okay, so we pretty much talked about everything and since then Deb H had talked about that Gus thought that possibly we could meet in Des Moines and stuff too. You know, that some reunions had done that, you know, away from Avoca or Hancock. And I put that on the choices. I put that on the choices here. So, and I told them that it was really a Facebook group. I didn't want to say that it was a AHS girlfriends group that, you know what I mean, to exclude anybody. So I just said a
Yeah.
Facebook group. That's who've been working on this. And I didn't even say who I was. So let me share that letter with you if that works. Okay. Got it in Word.
Yeah.
Okay. This is in landscape. So, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't share my screen yet. So let me do that. You guys should be able to see. Oh, I got to pick out which one it is. Let me look here. Okay, I got it. So in just a couple seconds, you guys should be able to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Got it?
I
Okay.
see it.
So again, I to put the Excel sheet in there, I had to put it in a landscape, so it's not spaced all the great. I had this all in portrait in Word, and so it's kind of off kilter a little bit, but let you read through that. Let me get us out of the way. You guys can move yourselves too. I said that Emery had a great idea. Oh, See, I got a typo there. Let me get that fixed. Put a space in there.
I wonder if people will be traveling much yet in September or this fall.
I don't know either. I
Yeah.
think I know our people are going to be, we're going to play ball where we're at anyway.
Well, we are, but every player can only get 3 tickets and everybody has to sit apart.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
For softball or baseball?
both.
I know ours aren't, we can't sit in the bleachers. We have to sit other places.
But I just was thinking,
Yeah.
to have everybody travel there, I'm not sure people will be ready to travel yet in this
Yeah.
fall.
Yep, that's true. So anyway, these are just the brainstorming ideas. And I mean, I just added everything we'd ever talked about.
Oh, good. I like this.
So it's building on, these are brainstorming ideas. And then the next one is the Facebook group thought that a survey should be sent out to all classmates to gather each member's thoughts to determine interest in the brainstorming ideas. Please take the survey.
And that sheet you would send to everybody that
Yeah,
you have addresses for. Okay.
yeah, yeah. And so, and then I had kind of a caveat there. Please understand, we realize the majority of our class members would not be able to attend all events planned due to travel expense. The purpose of this survey is to see which events are favored by the majority of us to guide reunion planning.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah.
I like
sounds
that.
good.
And so and then I just put in there what the activity is, when, if there was any comments about, to clarify things a little bit. For example, I just told them homecoming is 9/18. Honor our football players, cheerleaders, marching band members, whoever else. Getting together at the holidays, that was just, and ideas were, we've talked about Friday of Thanksgiving week, or else the week between Christmas and New Year's. Attend the basketball game, that would be November to February. That maybe is going to be the least likely for people to want to come back to Iowa in the winter, but. And then summer traditional event would be June. I think we talked about June. Dinner, picnic, and then the big city reunion anytime, Omaha or Des Moines. And then I left it open for other ideas. And then over here, your comments too, if they had comments on how to, like I said, these aren't finalized plans by any means. But what do you think, guys?
It looks good.
I think it looks good.
I like the idea of honoring the current HSTW people rather than ourselves.
Okay.
Because I think I would like to remember or think about us now rather than think about us in the past, and connect to each other now in ways that we can connect now rather than lifting up people who were lifted up in the past, but maybe not everybody was lifted up.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. It'd be kind of, maybe they wouldn't feel, because they weren't football players, cheerleaders, or marching band members.
Right.
But I'd love to play in the band. But I'd have to completely revamp my clarinet. I still have it, but I know the pads are not good. It probably costs more to revamp the clarinet than it would to even go. So, but that'd be kind of fun. Anyway. Again, and maybe should I take out that honoring?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I know that was.
Or you could just say honor the current instead of our,
Okay. And I thought, I don't know about you guys, but our grandkids, we talked about donuts for the football players, but they always have a meal. They always have a meal afterwards.
I'm not sure they'll be able to do that
Oh, this year.
unless
That's probably
COVID
right.
changes. Yeah.
Probably right. That's probably right. So anyway, maybe I'll just leave that off.
Okay.
How are we going to say that we'll honor them?
That's true, because we might not be able to do donuts either.
Yeah. So we'll just, and I'll take this off too.
Maybe just sit together and cheer for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a group. Yeah.
Because we had a good time last time. I really enjoyed it. I don't know about everybody else, but
Yeah, it was fun.
yeah. When I got to see a lot of other people too, like
Mhm.
Peggy Osbar, that I hadn't seen forever. I used to work with her. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on my wrong place on my keyboard. Okay. Maybe put that down here too. But guys, don't think this has to be it. But I just thought let's get some kind of what I'm going to say a draft anyway that we can
Starting place. Yeah.
that we can um, send out pretty quickly. Okay, and I'm not finding my it's in Excel. I'm looking for something that's in Excel and it's not here because this is Word. Forgive me. So the yes, maybe no, is that a good? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Is that, you mean, is it a good idea or would you attend? What does those voting things mean?
That let me see, which events are favored by the majority of us. So yes, they'd consider that. Maybe they'd consider that, or no. Does that make sense? Or is there some
It
other way
does,
to
but
say
like,
that?
I think some of these are a really good idea, but I know I wouldn't be able to go to some of these. And
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether you're trying to get a count or whether you're trying to get support from this.
Well, I think
If you're,
maybe it's to see which events are favored for you to attend.
Then maybe instead of yes, maybe no, maybe we have them rank them in order.
Well, I
1,
thought
2,
about that. I thought about that too. But I don't know about you guys, but I probably will come back for everything. So I mean, I think if if not very many people are interested in the basketball game, we probably won't do that. But if we plan these other things, I don't think we should not plan them. You understand what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
making any
Yeah.
sense.
it doesn't really matter how many, it's just that
Yeah, it's just this is
whoever's there will go.
yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So then, that's a different answer.
Yeah. So
Right.
the purpose, so how do I say that? Or do you guys want to use that time to do this, or you want to wordsmith and send it back to me? What do you guys think?
I think as long as we don't have to have a number, if it's not going to make any difference, then this tells you everything you're going to need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the outside. We had somebody at one of my women's clubs meeting the other day. You're outside and we could hear the birds chirping. That's wonderful. So anything else, guys? So I guess of the people, and then I said, please return survey to who and by when. What's your thoughts about that?
Are you sending any of them out email? I mean,
I think, do we have a lot of emails, Natalie?
Probably half to 3/4 I have emails.
Do we
That
have
would-
phone numbers? If we have phone, do we have phone numbers?
Yes.
I mean, it depends on if, which 8 that people select, or 6, whatever the number is that people want to call. Do we want to try to figure that out tonight? Do you guys want to, if you're willing to, do you want to, or let me know who you want to take? What's your guys' what's next steps, do you think?
or are we dividing up the people that the survey is going out to? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know. It says my internet connection's unstable, so I may drop out here and have to get back on.
Okay.
What are you guys' thoughts?
Well, it'd be simple to put all the email addresses in there and one person send them out to those people.
Right.
That would be a good majority of people. And then they could just respond to that email. If there's a way they can just fill in the blanks on the survey,
Yes, yes.
other
Yeah.
email?
Then maybe we could see who hasn't responded and then just reach out to that group.
And then go over to them. Okay, that
What do you
sounds
think
good.
about that?
That sounds good. That sounds good.
And mail to the others who don't have email.
Yep, yep.
Did you happen or anybody check out Murphy's Law to see how much they cost and if they be
I don't know
interested?
anything about that.
That's Babe Colshan's band.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, not that I know of.
Okay, do we want that on this list?
Oh, I think so. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. You mean for the summer traditional event?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I thought about putting in there about joining with the class of 70, but I didn't know, you know what I mean? If that's,
yeah,
I thought that's some of the details that somebody else is going to figure out.
yeah.
You know, if they're willing to come the traditional summer, then from there we'd figure out what would work.
What we want to do. So yeah, that makes sense.
But that doesn't mean that's right. That was just my thinking, because some of them may say, "Oh, if they're a band, I don't want to go," or
Yeah,
and if it's a class of 70, I don't want to go, and you know what I mean. I thought just let's just the very basics. Which of these appeal to you guys? I said which of these appeal to you, and then I changed it. What did I say? The purpose of the surveys, which events
our favored.
are favored. Is that the right term?
Which you would consider attending.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it kind of changes the thought about joining for the class of 70. It kind of changes when they had to postpone theirs.
Yeah.
You know, it's different than if it would have been this summer and
Yeah.
again.
Which events you would consider attending? You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because again, they're going to give us what their thought is, and then from there they may or may not come, right?
Mhm. Right.
At least we have
And
a.
then you should have a reply by date on there, do you?
Well, that's what I had the bottom. It says reply to this person by what date?
Okay, I don't see the bottom on my screen, but that's okay. I just did, that's fine.
You guys can't see it either?
I can see it.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we think the first step is to send this to everybody we have email for, right?
Yeah.
And then I guess to me too, if we could divide up who's going to contact who, then we could say, Kathy, there's 3 people that on your list we don't have email for. You understand what I'm saying? So then from there they could start trying to get a hold of them.
So like, can you just go alphabetically and divide it up that way? Would that be the simplest? Or do you want to?
I think it's better for people to know who they think is going to respond to them.
Okay.
I'd probably start with Emery and ask Emery who he wants, you know, because he would be pretty specific, I think. Somebody did say Ron Karsten's moved somewhere closer. Was it Des Moines?
Urbandale, I think I heard.
Urbandale, okay. So Jane, do you think he'd respond to you? Being from Hancock?
She's gone or muted.
Oh, okay.
I can,
I just lost your screen. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
I wondered if Ron would respond to you. I saw him when our youngest son was going for orientation at Iowa State. Ron was there with his wife and daughter, and he didn't see me. And I went to his wife when he was gone. I went to his wife and I said, I went to high school with Ron. I said, I'm gonna walk up to him and talk to him and see if he knows who I am. And he didn't at all. He wasn't friendly at all. I thought, oh. So anyway, that's my only experience. I'm sure he wouldn't respond to me, even though we used to compete for grades. But anyway. So I guess which of you guys want to be involved? Kathy for sure.
Yeah.
Natalie?
Yeah, and in fact, if you want to, since I emailed and sent the class the first thing out with the list, if I can do the emails and the mailing, if you
Okay.
send me the information,
Okay.
I've got the list here.
Okay, sounds great. Sounds great. So you've got the emails and the addresses, is what you're saying.
Yep, on this spreadsheet, I have emails and addresses, and I have phone numbers for, I just counted, I have phone numbers for about half of the people on the list.
Okay. Okay.
So, if we can't, and I think I have to go back and look. There may be phone numbers. Sometimes you can get a phone number in White Pages.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah.
if I've got the address, I could just go look up I don't know if there's phone books online. I think maybe there are, other than White Pages. I
Yeah.
can see if I can find phone numbers.
I've gotten phone numbers off of White Pages before.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Every time I try that, they make you want to pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take the top people. You got to go down to the bottom ones. And
Okay.
Okay.
I can contact Bernice and Jackie.
Okay. Okay. What do you, Natalie, you want people to contact you to tell who they want?
yeah, why don't they?
Okay. Let's leave it at that and we'll give the rest of the group. If you want to be involved, contact Natalie and tell her which ones you want.
Yeah, who you want, and then I'll color code the spreadsheet or something so everybody knows, oh, this is who Herm's contacting, this is who Kathy's got, this is who,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
That
Okay.
sounds good. That sounds good. So that's the next step. Hi, girls.
Hello.
Hi.
He has grown a goatee during this COVID thing. He used to always shave. He doesn't grow a beard very easily. He used to always shave Saturday night before church. Now that we don't have church. Anyway, sorry. Interruption there. Okay, so that's next steps. I'll send you this, and what do you think about the data responding? Should we give them a couple weeks or we give them too much time? They'll take it.
Yeah, the more time you give.
Then they'll
And like Deb Osborne said, she said, whoever we take, we need to really be in contact with them a lot to get a relationship built again. A friendly relationship. We're not here to nag you. Natalie, I will take Cheryl Koshin.
Okay.
I'll take her.
Yeah.
She's been in contact with me lately. And then I'll let you know who else too.
You're looking at ones without email addresses? Is that what you're looking at? Or everybody?
just looking at everybody.
I think we're looking at the whole list.
Okay. I'll take Fred and Ron Reese.
Good. And anybody else?
I'm sorry, you're going to take Fred and who, Jane?
Ron Reese?
Yeah.
I can do Ron Karsten's.
Great.
Would it be easier for Kathy to do the Avoca ones or no?
Yeah, maybe.
Or
I-
do,
I have Bernice and Jackie's emails.
Okay.
Okay, now wait a minute though. This is to contact them if they don't get back to the email that you send out, right?
I think so. To be you're
Okay.
going to be their relationship builder. So
Why don't
I'm not sure. I don't know. I just know someone who knows Ron Reese and thought, well, I wouldn't mind reaching out to him, but I don't want to build a relationship over the year. He wouldn't even remember me.
Sure.
Or you can just reach out, did you get the email where hope to see you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You don't want to get too involved here, huh? I don't blame
No,
you.
I don't.
And I think
the
he will
reason-
come. I think he came last time, didn't he?
Oh, he did? Well,
he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. He's come.
His daughter and my son met each other.
Oh, is
And I
that
thought,
right?
well, what? Yeah, how did that ever happen? You know, that just,
Is
it's
it
just
Craig?
some weird things. No, it was Nick.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, we've got 10 minutes, guys.
So Avoca
What
people,
else do we need to do?
Marge Peterson,
Yep. Don
Uh,
Lee?
Ronnie Shenning.
Yep.
Well, Kathy,
Yes.
maybe we want to wait to see who you want to contact to see who gets back to us.
Okay.
And then if it's like, well, because if they all call us back, you don't have anything to do,
That's true.
you know?
Yep.
So if I have everything, I can mail an email, like say by the 26th at the latest, if you get this stuff to me, Herm.
Okay.
So I would email and mail them and tell them that they should reply to us by July 20th. Is that gives them like almost 3 weeks. Is that enough or?
I would think so.
That's a month. Isn't today the 17th?
17th, yeah, yeah. So they really, I don't know, July 1st might be a good, that's only 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
Well, it depends on when she gets it out. So
Oh,
do you
that's
want
right.
to
That's right.
go 2 weeks from the day she gets it out?
I think so. And I wouldn't make it July 4th, you know what I mean? I'd wait till
Yeah.
after the holiday probably, but maybe July 10th, kind of an even date. I don't know.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that works. And then you can you can put my phone number and my email address on there, and
Yep.
they can either way they want to contact me is
Yep.
fine.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So can you think of anything else, guys?
Herm, are you and Cheryl going to meet in Tama?
That's where she's from. That's where we've met before.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Yeah, I
I would
stopped
drive
by.
over there.
What's that?
I would drive over there if you're going to meet sometime.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's not that far.
No. See, she works at the casino there.
Yeah.
So I tried to find her when she worked at Altoona. I tried to find her probably 4 or 5 times, and I didn't know she was going by Colshan or Harkins or her new guy. I didn't know what name she was. So I just said Cheryl, Cheryl, and they were kind of hesitant to tell me in Altoona, but then I found out she was back in Tama, and I've stopped and seen her probably 3 times. Whenever I go by, when I have time, I stop and talk to her and look her up. And I found her almost every time. I probably found her 3 times. But
Cool.
it's been great to talk to her. Yeah, no, that'd be fine. Would you drive an extra 30 miles and come to my house?
You're only 30 miles from Tama?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, 30 miles north.
Sometime I think we have to take a shopping trip and come down there and Ames and Iowa and Des Moines or wherever and
Absolutely.
see your house and
Absolutely.
Sounds like a plan.
Yep. Okay, so
I'm
we're
up for
good.
anything.
I will send this to you, Natalie. And
Okay.
again, change it however you want to. I put the Excel table in there. But please feel free to change anything. Do we want to say at all who's all working on this or not really? Is it okay that I said Emery had a great idea?
Yeah.
As long as it's okay with
Yeah, but I
Emery.
think,
What's that?
but how about if we have it open so that if someone else wants to join in,
Oh,
they
absolutely.
don't feel like there's a plan.
Absolutely.
If they're
Absolutely. That'd be
helping
good.
to plan something.
That'd be good. That'd be
too.
good. That would be good.
and if anybody finds out any information on the Minden kids, let me know and I'll add them to the list and
Okay.
in fact, maybe I will send something to Vicky and ask her if she knows, if she has any ideas who might know or, anything about finding them. And
Well, I think
'Cause
Dennis Warner lives in Atlantic where she lives. So maybe,
Yeah.
I don't know if she knows Linda.
yeah,
Does Vicky know Linda? I don't know.
yeah.
Linda not.
You're supposed to be finding Ron Miller too. Have you found him yet?
Oh, no.
Do you know how common a name Ron Miller is?
Yeah. Good looking
Yeah.
Rob Miller.
And then you have no idea what he looks like nowadays. You know, there's some pretty sketchy ones out there. That could be him, but I don't know.
I think about Steve Jacobson and Bobby Peterson and some of those guys that moved away.
Well, and there was a Vanessa in a couple of grades with us, like kindergarten and first grade, maybe. She was blonde.
Yeah, I remember her.
Vanessa.
Schreier or something like
Yes, Schreiber,
that. Right. Yeah.
Schreiner or something. Yes,
Schreiber.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I found in a box last week all of my grade school pictures, the composites of the classroom
Oh, yeah.
from kindergarten through 8th grade.
Oh, that is great. That is great.
Oh, I have those too.
I don't have any of those. I just have the kindergarten picture from the paper.
Some of them are kind of scary looking.
I'm sure they are.
Well, how about
Yeah,
that
'cause-
picture? Mary, were you in that picture where my hair was getting all ratted up?
Yes. What was up with that?
Deb King said it was at her 12th birthday party.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
remember
know what
that
was
at all.
going on.
We must have been playing beauty shop or something.
Who knows? Yeah, yeah. So, okay, so we've got 3 minutes, guys. Are we set, you think?
Yep, I think we've done a good job.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Okay, so Natalie, you want to add something about people adding to the committee, and if you want to work on this? I thought about telling them that Mark and Gus are going to help. But I thought we probably should have some other names on there too, but I didn't want to put everybody's names. I didn't know what to say. So,
Yeah, I guess you could put a line on there that if you want to be involved in the planning, please let us know.
yep, that would be good. Would you add that, or else I can?
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
No, I can do, yep, I can add that.
Okay, sounds good. I'll send it to you. Then when do we want to meet again, guys? Just to
After
see
we
where
get
we just want to talk. Go ahead, Kathy. I'm sorry.
After we get the emails back.
Okay.
Or sooner if we want to just talk about something other than,
So, because I think we want to talk to each other about who wants to take who.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll go from there. Make sure everybody's taken. I'll see what I can do about finding the Minden people. Try Teresa Olson. I know she'd be a good source anyway.
Where did you
Okay.
hear about Pam Siebels?
What's that?
Who'd you hear from about Pam
Well,
Siebels?
I knew she was in Manhattan, and I just saw a note that she sent me years and years. I think she invited me to her graduation.
No.
Andy, and I can't remember what her nickname was. I didn't remember that I called her something different, but I can't remember what her nickname was. We've been going through so many pictures and stuff. I've seen some stuff that I thought, wow, I didn't remember that at all. So, yeah. I maybe even had her wedding invitation, but I'm not sure.
Wow.
I'm not sure. I knew I saw something that was a lead anyway, so. Okay, maybe Becky Bentz would be a good place to look for people too. 'Cause she's from Minden, isn't she? Neola?
I don't know.
I think so. I used to see her when I went on the milk route with Dad over in Neola.
I saw her at the 4th of July.
Yeah. I said, you got to be Becky Bentz. You look exactly the same. I really thought she did. Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll let you guys go. Anybody else have any comments? We're less than a minute now.
Thank you for doing this.
You bet.
Thanks.
We'll go from here. So maybe we'll meet in a couple weeks again and see what's going on
Sounds good.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
after the holiday. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yep, thanks, bye.
Mhm.
bye-bye.
I'm not finding end the meeting. Where's it at? It's gonna just cut us off.
Stop video.
Yeah, it usually says end meeting and I just don't see it.